What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about stories of the week that aren't coming tomorrow. Instead, are going to be released on Wednesday, the content schedule for this week. And then it also says future releases of the program will continue to target a Tuesday release. So does that mean, in the future, we're going to see an extra in case you missed the drop? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. But we're going to be talking about what we know with the content schedule for this week. I'm super excited to announce that we are now working with Fanatics. And look, guys, the college football season is about to begin. And I know for me, I go to Fanatics for nearly everything, whether it's NBA, college football, and any of my Iowa Hawkeye gear that I am going to be rocking out this season, I make sure to get from Fanatics. So for me, again, I had a lot of time searched by sale items because I'm kind of a cheap head, but they've got a lot of good deals right now. 25% off site wide. The link is down below in the description. It helps me out a ton. So make sure to go click that link, guys, and see if there's anything for your favorite college football team that you're interested in rocking out. My guest stories of the week is going to come on Wednesday, game of the week Thursday, which really isn't a content drop. It's just kind of a weird free pack. Anyways, college kickoff on Friday. And then another Legends Once Upon a Time set on Sunday. So, my opinion is this week, here's how the market's going to shake out. Today, market's going to be relatively high. Tomorrow morning, the market's going to be relatively high. Tomorrow afternoon, evening, it's going to start getting lower. Wednesday, it'll stay okay. Conference stories cards will drop. Other than that, cards are going to remain high. And then when you come Friday into Sunday, that's when the market's kind of going to recoup. Okay, college kickoff, we get good cards. Legends Once Upon a Time, we get good cards. I'm eager to see the stories of the week. It says Field Phenoms. Are those cards going to start elevating to a higher level? Because if we do want the market to, settle down, because right now, again, it is still really high, we're going to need to see a really solid conference story set. It's interesting to me how we saw content Sunday morning, but we go all Sunday afternoon, evening, no content. On Monday, no content. On Tuesday, no content. We're basically seeing 3 whole days worth of no content, which is absolutely crazy when we have, seen content really, really consistently in college football Ultimate Team. And here you guys can see the expected content schedule a little closer up. I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, I just feel like this is your basically content for the entirety of season 2 and what is to be expected. But it's weird how conference stories is coming on Wednesday this week, and then in the future on Tuesday. One thing I am glad is that they communicated that with us, because we have seen delayed content releases how many different times, and EA has just never really communicated that with the community. So I'm glad that they are at least communicating that with us, saying, all right, it's scheduled on Wednesday, so we know tomorrow that there is no expectation for that. It does look like basically 3 content drops, because that game of the week isn't really a content drop. And again, the best ones, college kickoff, are good, as well as Legends Once Upon a Time. I'm eager to see if the stories of the week do ramp up and give us, higher overalls, more cards, and just kind of how that reflects the auction house. Because I feel like conference stories was by far and away the least hyped up drop that we saw last season. Like last season, I feel like in case you missed it, was normally hype. I feel like obviously the Legends drop was pretty hype. And, the Ultimate Alumni, I wasn't the biggest fan of that drop, but that normally was decently hype as well. And that compared to this, this season, it just seems like the college kickoff and Legends obviously are really hyped up. But the stories of the week, we'll see. Field Phenoms, what could that mean? Again, we'll see that on Wednesday. I'm kind of not mad, but I'm kind of upset that the In Case You Missed It cards are no longer here, or the sets are no longer here, because in my opinion, that was probably the best content that we did get in his season 1. Now, maybe that's the college kickoff replacement, because that obviously was a big time drop the first week. So maybe we'll get less drops, more cards per drop. I don't know. I'm just really kind of interested to see. And if you guys can look at this, we'll see, what we'll see. It says Field Phenoms better be team of the week. Make rights for yesterday, and then how about all the missing content and the mistakes? Look, I'm one. The game's not perfect by far. There has been a lot of missing challenges, missing content. I think we are getting new objectives today. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll look at them a little bit and see what we are seeing there. But there is no doubt that right now, EA's got to have a successful season 2. Season 1, it was fun because it is college football, but they've got to have a successful season 2. I really like the last Legends drop. Tavon Austin was incredible. They also dropped Bosworth, who was, I think, a fantastic addition to college football ultimate team. So they have kind of had a good start to the season. But I'm telling you, Stories of the Week needs a revamp after what we saw last season. Now I get it. Stories of the Week could be like a team of the week set. It would make sense. Obviously, before the season started, it might have just been a tough situation to try to figure out. But imagine, like, if it is like a team of the week or stories of the week, which it kind of sounds like it. We get, like, the best performances from week 1. So, I don't know, McMillan out of Arizona, I think, or T-Mac, I should say. He had an incredible performance in week 1. I think he had 300 receiving yards, which is just absolutely nuts, absolutely ridiculous. There are, obviously even a Jeremiah Smith card. I mean, he had 2 touchdowns. The list goes on and on of cards we could possibly see, but hopefully it is that. That would be super cool to see something like that added into the game. And I think that would, anything in which the game can connect to actual college football, I think is super, super valuable for people. Now, again, for me, I've basically completed all there is to complete when we do look at, the auction, or not the auction house, the challenges in the game. So I am eager to see 12:30 if there are new challenges loaded into the game, and if there is, I will make a specific video talking about that. But I do feel like the game needs some excitement to it. If Stories of the Week do see, a big improvement over what we saw last season, I think that would help, because look, last season I feel like this conference stories drops were just very mediocre. So hopefully they do, ramp things up heading into season 2 of college football ultimate team. So this is the content schedule of the next week. We'll see. Obviously, it is interesting how conference stories are going to be targeted to go live all Tuesdays, but then this week it was Wednesday. It's just kind of a weird type of situation. Does look like there are some new weekly challenges added into the game, which I am personally a big time fan of. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're doing it. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.